Hello folks, and welcome back to Wasteland 2. As always, of course, I'm Falcon, your host, and last time we completed the Trials of Samson, or the Gauntlet of Samson, rather, and gained entrance to the God's Militia compound. Now, there's a number of people that we can talk to here. One of them is this Maggie person, and she actually knows that we're rangers, and she's trying to get our attention. The young woman in a penitent's outfit stands in front of a shack with a sign on it that reads, Samson's Snack Shop. He hides firmly on the ground. You're the Desert Rangers, ain't you? The priests have been listening to your broadcast a lot. They think you're like them, but you're not, are you? You're real good guys. Or are you? Are you here to convert? Are you gonna join the militia? No, actually. I knew it. The Rangers ain't stupid enough to fall for some preacher's lies. Not like me. You're here for something else. I can tell. I mean, no, I won't tell. Your secret's safe with me, Rangers, I promise. And any info you need, let me know. You see a lot around here, serving burgers. Just, whatever you're doing, could you help me escape when you leave? I want to go back home so bad. Can't talk here, too many ears. Meet me behind the shop later on, it's more private. Okay. It kind of seems like a bad idea, actually, but... Oh yeah, I was afraid you'd run off without me. Okay, woo, now where were we? What did you want to know? How many info on the Bastion? What about the Church Militia, the Church Vigilant, the Church Ecstatic, the Paladins, the Head Honcho, Evangelist Mayweather. I got good dope on all of them. Why do you want to escape? I came here for a few months back. I heard a preacher speak when the militia crusade came through my town. I thought the gospel of Samson was exactly what the world needed, and I decided I'd come to Hollywood to join up. So where are you from? Tacoma, back when I thought it was the godforsaken It was the most godforsaken place on earth. Ha! Didn't know godforsaken until I joined the militia. Church militant. Shoot first, make conversations later. Or make conversions later. That's the militant motto. The James Keen Bible says we're supposed to save the lost and only kill those who are deliberately wicked. But Retribution Jones and his boys don't care about saving nobody. They kill for the love of killing, and they wish Mayweather would just get out of the way and let them get to it. Church Vigilant is the spies and snitches, run by Confessor Ascension McDade. Give me the creeps, all of them. Hiding in shadows, listening in on conversations, taking people away from confession, and then you never see those people again. I'm risking a visit with them just talking to you, but I had to do it. This place is killing me. The Church Ecstatic is the hucksters for God. They're like the carnival barker outside the circus, talking up the church like it's the greatest thing on earth. Sucked me right in, that's for sure. Then I got inside and found it was nothing but a bunch of grab asses and cardboard wings, and tinfoil halos. We got the Paladins, supposed to be Mayweather's elite bodyguard, but as far as I can tell, there's drinking buddies. Their captain, Sanctity White, is the biggest piece of work of all. Every other week or so, they disappear on leadership retreats. Nobody knows where they go, but I've done their laundry after they come back. And I know the stink of beer and perfume when I smell it. They go through every drop of alcohol they confiscate. You know about malediction Mayweather. Mayweather's the worst. He's so slick he don't need to butter his bread. And if he believes in God, I'll drink everything on the grease trap. All he believes in is power, he's holding on to it like a wolverine, although his appetite might get the best of him. I wish I could give you proof of all the stories I've heard, him and his paladins all whoring and drinking and carrying on. But he keeps a tight lid on all that stuff. I ain't seen nothing. You might want to bring him down. You could talk to his wife, poor Fealty, another black eye every week. I know I'd rat him out if I was her. By crusade, the Pistolback priests make sweeps of local villages to find penitents, which is just their friendly name for slaves. Tacoma, San Fernando Valley, practically a paradise. Lots of ruined car lots to scavenge from, big houses to squat in, lots of old dinos with canned goods we can harvest. God, I don't know why I left. So stupid. I'd give anything but just a little reminder of home. Retribution Jones. He's a true believer, I'll give him that. He's really thinking he's doing the Lord's work. Well, all he can see is the killing side of it. As far as he's concerned, everybody who isn't already part of the church deserves to die, and he wants to be the man with his finger on the trigger. He's got no use for Mayweather or McDade, who thinks they're both weak. McDade, until a couple months ago, I would have said McDade was another true believer like Jones, but then something happened. Don't know what it was, but all of a sudden he started moping around like somebody killed his dog. Not like he was a ray of sunshine before, I'd almost say he wants to leave the church, but that's just a guess. Tell me about the three churches. They really don't get along, they're always trying to backstab each other. Each leader wants to rule the Bastion, and none want to follow the other. I think it's just a matter of time before things come to a head. White. I know men like him back home, fellas with a little bit of power who want to rub it in everybody's face. Like to see him try that stuff without all his guns and armor. And he's heading for a fall, I guarantee it. All that drinking and fornicating behind closed doors. One day he'll slip up in public and Mayweather will have to put him down to save face. Then we'll see the real Sanctity White. His head will stay fresh on a pike for weeks with the amount of alcohol he guzzles. Where can we find alcohol? Want some booze? Well, I wouldn't be drinking at a time like this, but if that's what you want, some of the vigilant boys keep a stash somewhere inside the bastion. Not the brightest bulb, so you won't have trouble finding it. What about fealty? Real sweetheart, beautiful as an angel and pure gold inside and out. Mayweather got his paws on her about a year ago. She's been another man's wife, but a paladin by the name of Sims, but he got shot on patrol and Mayweather swooped in like a red-tailed hawk. Fealty's life has been a misery ever since, though she tries to put a good face on it. So sad. What about Sims? Wasn't here when this happened, but I heard Sims got promoted from the church militant to the paladins and then got himself shot by raiders on his first patrol. A lot of people thought that was suspicious at the time, especially after how fast Mayweather moved in on fealty. But, well, he's the evangelist. Who's going to say anything? You want to ask somebody about it? Ask Paladin Captain White. Not that that creep will give you a straight answer, but he's the one who carried Sims home after he died. Good luck. Alright, well, so we got some good answers. I already tried to talk to Acrimonious Smith here. This must be the direction that we go. Well, it's locked for one, but this must be the direction that we have to go to get to the... I'm guessing here, but it must be the direction to go to get to the radio tower. Which we can't do because, well, we have to talk to... get permission from somebody. And obviously get a key, because the new car is a key. Alright, so Sister Preacher Constance E. Bastion's official greeter and guide, and I would be happy to help you get your bearings here among God's chosen. Would you like some directions, or would you rather explore on your own? Great! Where would you like to go? The forecourt, the Bastion's rotunda level, the chapel level, or the roof? We would like to explore. Excellent. The church is always pleased to welcome novices with a take-charge attitude. One thing, however, before you go. Pretty soon you'll want to choose which branch of the church you would like to join. May I suggest visiting each of the branches and speaking with their leaders before making your final decision. You may find that your perfect fit was not what you expected. This is in the forecourt. It contains a dining hall, which we call Samson's Snack Shop, Penitent's Barracks, and the Tower Gate. Rotunda is the ground level of the Bastion, contains the barracks of the Church Militant and the Church Ecstatic, as well as our hospital and armory. Chapel is where our mandatory thrice daily prayer services are held. It's just down the stairs from the Rotunda. It's also where any important announcements are made and where promotion ceremonies and executions are held. It's a beautiful room. The roof has 2 old telescopes. When the Bastion was a place for looking at the stars, but there's no reason to go up there. They don't work anymore, and there's nothing else of value. Snack shops, just to your right. If you need anything to eat or drink, that's the place to get it. It's all absolutely free. Penitent's Barracks are church members who have fallen from grace or sinners who refuse to pay their tithes to the militia. They pay their penance by doing all our cleaning and cooking. Tower Gate is to the right, just beyond the snack bar. Leads in the wilderness of Mount Lee and eventually the radio tower from which we broadcast God's word to all the sinners. Keep it locked against the beasts and horrors that prowl outside the walls. Church Militant is the fighting arm of the church. Static is the message spreaders. Hospital. This is the right of the Rotunda. And the armory is also to the right of the Rotunda. Okay. Alright, so this goes inside, so that's where we need to go. Ain't this just grand? This must be the, okay. You do not, in fact, appear to be the person who sells all this. Well, you sell most of this stuff, I guess, but you don't have that much stuff. You don't actually have that much stuff. What's this? Glory to God, James Keen is my prophet. To deny God is the greatest sin. Kills to sin, to allow intoxicating substances inside you, to commit adultery. Okay. Sure. We'll hold on to that because that might actually be useful to us. Dealing with fanatical religious people, it's usually best to quote their own shit back at them. Any of these lock-pickable? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a feeling they're not gonna take. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, hi. More trophy eyeballs than anyone else. Cruel smile, however, belies heroic looks. Paladins ask you to stop aspirants. A direct order. Will you obey? Why do you have a necklace of eyeballs? Left eye offend thee, pluck it out. These are the left eyes of sinners who have offended me. If you don't want me to add yours to my chain, answer my question. Yeah, sure. You're like an obedient dog, an excellent beginning. Now then, the Salvation Church forbids alcohol and drugs in the Bastion. If you carry any on your person, you must hand them over immediately so that we can dispose of them properly. Open your backs immediately and provide at least one illicit item to prove your good faith. Pain relievers? Pain relievers count? If pain relievers don't count, we're in trouble, because... Okay, that doesn't appear to count. How about antibiotics? No? Antivenom? No? Mixed herbs? I think you're in trouble, dude, because we don't have any, of these things. No, really. You're in trouble. You have nothing? What sort of Boy Scouts are you? We like men of faith in God's bush, but we don't like pansies. Get out of here before I can become physically ill. You just wanted me to give you alcohol, that's all. You just wanted the alcohol. That's all you wanted. You didn't give two shits about, me trying to give you anything, or, you know, rather not I had any on my person. You just wanted me to give you some, because you wanted to steal it. Well, unfortunately for you, I don't have any. Like there's any way in. What the hell do you mean? It's a fucking door. Whatever. What's this? What'll be this? Someplace that we apparently cannot find out what it is. Oh, this goes to the roof. Okay. Well, that's not super useful, actually. Okay, well, there's the one telescope. Oh, actually, let's look around. There might be something up here. They did say that the guys keep their alcohol around. Ow. Should've known that was gonna happen. Should've known that was gonna happen. Yep, there's their alcohol. Okay, so let's take all the booze. Whatever. I don't care about all that. Yeah, they're not very imaginative people, you'd be right about that. They just stick it on a box on the roof. Real hidden there. Am I supposed to be impressed? Oh, no, actually, you're really not. I'm not. Not even a little. Need some healing, folks? Come to the right place. You can heal us? See what we can do for you. Yay, healing. Good. Alright, so what have we got in here? Ascension McDade. Wow, you are some unhappy individuals. Private quarters. Okay, so you should have very little difficulty opening this. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't want us to open your chest. Well, apparently we can disarm the traps, you just don't want us to open the chests themselves. What is that? Simple black mask. Everyone place an item on this table, but what item? The little silhouette of man is the poor boy from a poor family. Are you all eager are you all eager would-be torturers, are you? Or are you? Are those ranger uniforms you wear? A troop of desert rangers have come to follow the path of James Keene and Red Samson. I admit I'm surprised, but if you insist. What do you know about fealty? Sad story. Beautiful, virtuous woman now tied to a wedlock to a less than virtuous man. She was once married to another man, Knight Captain Sims, but he died. The evangelist Mayweather, attracted to her charms, used his charms upon her when she was at her weakest. I do not believe it is a happy marriage. Church Vigilant is the eyes and ears of the militia. It gathers information through spying, study, and yes, torture, then compiles it and passes it on to other branches. Who then, of course, ignore it and do what they wanted to do in the first place. Anyway, if you truly want to join us, then you must be studious, stealthy, a good judge of character, have a strong stomach, and a heart of stone. But please see the other branches before you decide. Most people would be happier elsewhere, perhaps all people. What's about the Church Militant? Well, you're soldiers, perhaps that life is for you, but be prepared to leave your compassion and your brains behind. Retribution Jones tends to strain sheep by slaughtering and fleecing them, not bringing them into the fold. If that sounds like the Lord's work to you, then go see Jones in his barracks. Church Ecstatic, they're meant to be our spiritual and intellectual leaders, keeping us on the path of righteousness, but I see little evidence of it. Our duty, as James Keene and the Red Samson defined it, was to convert the lost and cleanse the wicked. Hoarding wealth and clinging to power was no part of it, and yet that seems to be all they do. Nevertheless, if you have a gift for gab and a winning smile, that may be the branch for you. Sims, a member of the Church Militant, he was a decent sort and loved sister fealty deeply. He was promoted to Mayweather's paladins and died shortly after. Radio attack was said. After that, Mayweather moved in, comforting fealty and telling her he would protect her. Ah! From the bruises she tries to hide, I would say it is he whom she needs protection from. About James Keene, a man of vision and clarity of purpose. Red Samson, a great man, which had simplicity of mind, his faith and dedication, he knows what he was fighting for. Sometimes no, never mind. Every man finds himself in the tunnel now and then. If he keeps going forward, he'll eventually see the light. Malediction, I don't care to speak ill of the leader of our church, so I won't. He's a charismatic man, he is as necessary with the position he holds, and he has the loyalty of his troops, but I'm afraid he has lost mine. Megalomaniac with dreams of empire swirling in his bloodthirsty brain. He does not want to convert, he does not want to cleanse, he wants to rule. But when he's done, his subjects may all be corpses. I fear he's put his love of murder before his love of God. Paladins and Mayweather's bodyguards, very full of themselves and dismissive of others. I don't care for them, they lack the humility a good Christian should have, especially the leader, White. A bully, plain and simple. He abuses the penitents, mocks of the church members, and sins flagrantly, sure that his influence with Mayweather will save him. I see a bad end coming for him, though it may take longer than one would hope. I think, if we're going to join any of them, I think we'll join them. Because he's the only one who's actually a good guy, from everything that I've heard. McDade, yes, what he does, his job, makes him, like, the most outwardly, like, nasty of them all. But I think that's more due to his job than any actual desire on his part to be that way. Samson's hammer, you're pathetic. What are you supposed to be, cowboys? This is an army, not a costume party, and I suppose you're here to join up with the Church Militant. Damnation. The things the God sends to test me. I swear. Now speak up. Why are you pencil necks cluttering up my office? Church Militant is the bravest, most well-trained, best-equipped military force in the Wastelands. Add to that a God-inspired strength and ferocity, and we are unbeatable. Malediction, I know he's the leader of the church and all, I just wish he'd lead. He keeps saying he's waiting for intelligence from McDade before we move on Hollywood, but I don't see the need. We've got more than enough firepower to turn those whores and ass bandits into a red mist. What are we waiting for? Church Ecstatic. Ruff. Look good in a fancy red suit, wouldn't you? Listen, spreading the word of God, James Keene, and the Red Messiah is important work. I don't deny it. But the church has plenty of preachers already. What it needs is more soldiers. We're never going to expand our base of operations if we just hide up here in a mountaintop and yammer like a bunch of women. I take the fight to the heathens. Ascension, if you ask me, the head of the Church Militant has his eyes shut. We're Church Vigilant. That whining skeleton just doesn't have his heart in his work anymore. He hasn't got us any actionable intelligence in weeks. He was supposed to find ways to turn that coven of perverts in Hollywood against each other and weaken the place from within, but all he does is mope around in his question room reading books. And they're not even the Bible. If God doesn't see fit to strike him down for stalling, I'm going to be his instrument and break my foot off. In his ass. Hands will spoil on the face of the earth. Yeah, we're not joining you. You are some crazy, crazy bastards. I don't think I want anything to do with your crazy selves. So, that leaves Oh wow. That was a crazy building. A room. Oh, is that you? I was only... Oh, hello. You must be the new aspirants. What is this? List the books of the shelves of the copies. You know, there's a few books about weapon maintenance and astronomy. Astronomy, huh? Audition's private chambers. What's over here? Private reflection room. Steen? Alright, so fealty. Oh, hello, you must be the new aspirants. Stunning, beautiful woman. Oh, it's fealty. Oh. And, well, what the hell is with the camera? Whatever. Stunning, beautiful woman in a white woman's business suit, with jacket and skirt. Though she tries to project cheer and love for the church, she has a haunted look and a black eye. Welcome to the chapel, aspirants, and my congratulations on making it through the gauntlet of Samson. I'm Sister Preacher Fealty Mayweather, wife of Evangelist Malediction Mayweather. Sorry, my husband cannot personally tell you of the church ecstatic, but he is unfortunately too busy with his holy duties. May I help you? What do you know about the church vigilant? The eyes and ears. He's gonna tell us, like, basically what they're supposed to be, which is not... Okay. We're the ones who interpret the teachings of James Keene and Red Samson and turn them into law. We're also the ones who bring those teachings to the lost and wicked of the wasteland, preaching the good word and welcoming into the church those who wish to follow the path to salvation. If you haven't visited the other churches, please do so. Who is Sims? Who told you that name? It was my late husband. Please, forgive me, I don't wish to speak of it. Eddie Hollander, a whore and a defiler of innocence, a seducing witch who lures good, upstanding men to adultery and debauchery. Pray that God strikes her with the most virulent of diseases and makes the rest of her life a misery. Paladins. Paladins are my husband's bodyguards and his most, intimate confidants. They are the bravest, most loyal men of the church, and sometimes prone to ignorance. How'd you get that black eye? Nothing. I fell against a candlestick. What do we need for it? Smartass? I don't think I have even close to... No. I need +3 to get there. Not even close. Alright, so do I have anything that raises smartass? Yes, but not sufficiently to do much for me. However... could put another point into this. Could be to 7, which is still not enough. Still not enough. Although I can get some more points if I call in. Oh, should have done that.
Ranger Team Echo. Congratulations, Echo 1.
Don't think that's gonna do much for me though, because I don't. Yeah, I need more points than that gave me. Need more points than that actually gave me. 6 points. Yeah. Not even close. Not even close. Oh crap. No, not yet. I know it was already discussed. I wanted to know a lot about her. You know her. Certainly not. I've heard stories, that's all. It has nothing to do with me. If their closest disturbs you, no problems with the paladins. It seems sometimes they see more of my husband than I do, but that is the nature of their job, isn't it? Damn it. May God light your journey. Did somebody hit her? People suck. Okay, I guess we have to make a decision here on who we want to join. And I'm not entirely sure who I want to join. So... I think of them all, I think Ascension is the best person. Very good. Let me give you a final chance to withdraw. What I'm about to say cannot help leave this room unless you're with me. If after you hear it, you refuse to help, you will not be allowed to leave this room. I will call my fellow vigilants and you will die. Understand? Excellent. Now, do you still want to help me? No, not right now. Then you may withdraw, but should you seek to betray me, know that my eyes are always upon you. Alright, so let's save here. I really would prefer to, well, actually, I wonder if we help Fealty, will she tell us what's going on, and will she help us to take down her husband? Welcome, Evangelist Mayweather. Your humble life is honored by your presence and delighted to see you. One side, darling. The Rangers and I are going to have a little man talk now. Welcome, Rangers. So pleased you've chosen to join the Church Ecstatic. We have need of men like you. Those are well, Rangers. Been keeping an eye on you since you got here, and I do believe the Church Ecstatic is the best fit for your attitude and skill set. One last trial we'll have to master before we can make you card-carrying members. You up for it? God, you look like a douchebag. No, actually. Well, okay, don't see how you fought all the way up the mountain just to back out once you get to the top. If that's how you feel, then I don't think you're the recruits we're looking for after all. Good luck to you and good day. Alright. Sucks that he showed up. Well, let's talk to McDade then. Decision? Yes. Yes. Good, then listen. I have observed Evangelist Mayweather for some time, and I found that he's corrupt in so many ways. He has used church ties as his own. He's committed sins of the flesh and led others to sin. He is also, I believe, making deals with the vilest of sinners in order to consolidate his power here. Sadly, I haven't had the courage to look for physical evidence of these crimes. His paladins guard his quarters day and night and are the Mushroom's deadliest troops. What I want you to do is find this evidence so that I can bring down Mayweather and take charge of the Salvation Church myself. The church has long been in need of a period of reassessment, and that is what I intend to bring about. Now, what do you want to me? What is your half of the deal? You want the radio tower. We use a radio tower to broadcast Desert Ranger transmissions. I have no problem with that at all. Once Mayweather is deposed and I am the leader of the church, I will happily give you access to the tower. We have a deal. Yes. Turn to me with the evidence and I will move against Mayweather, and it would be wonderful to have you along when I confront him in case things get ugly. Now go with God, Rangers. Found evidence of his sins yet? No. Events may overtake us. Okay, well... what precisely are we supposed to do? Looking for evidence on Mayweather. I can't help you, I'm sorry. I don't have the will to fight anymore. Well, you're bloody useless to me, aren't you? You join the Church Ecstatic. Yeah, sure, why not? It's a one-way door. You can't change your mind after I tell you what I'm going to tell you. If you say no after you hear it, that's it. The boys will let you leave the chapel alive. Now you still up for it. Praise God, I'm sure you would see the light of day. Then here it is, laid out plain. As new recruits, I'm warned to tell you that some of my most trusted followers are plotting to overthrow me, and as much as it pains me, I'm afraid I must strike first. Rather, you must strike first. Yes, Rangers. For your final trial, I want you to become the instrument of God's will and cleanse these sinners from my ranks. But it can't be done guns blazing. Both men have loyal followers, and I can't have those followers turned against me in the aftermath. Here's what I want you to do. The men who must die are Shepherd Retribution Jones of the Church Militant and Professor Ascension McDade of the Church Vigilant. But it has to look like a war between the two of them, so I'm giving you a piece of armor from the Church Militant and a pair of sunglasses from the Church Vigilant. Find a way to kill each man in private, then leave evidence that the rival branch killed them. When you're done, come back here and I'll make you all full members of the Church Ecstatic. Will you do it? Sure! Praise the Lord. Just come back here. You've done the deed, and you will be a full-fledged member of the Salvation Church. Can I get a hallelujah? What if we made a bargain? We need to use the radio tower. You want to what? Make a deal? Mess with our towers? Rangers, you're here to join the Salvation Church. That means renouncing everything you've done in your life before now and coming to Jesus. I'm beginning to think you aren't quite as committed to your newfound faith as you've been making out. Okay. Will she talk to us now? Oh. Alright. So we know he gave us some actual physical evidence that we can use against them. Back, what's your decision? You decided to join. Yeah, sure, why not? Glad to hear it, but listen, you don't get into my outfit on a handshake alone. If you maggots want to become soldiers of God, you have to prove to me you can do God's work. Now, ordinarily, I send new novices out on some kind of a big bug hunt to see what they're made of. But seeing as how you're rangers, you should already know how to handle yourselves. And seeing as there are certain things that start to come to a head around here, I have a more important trial for you, one that will test both your courage and loyalty. Are you ready to be tested? I'd like to hear, but give me a final warning. This is your last chance to back out. What I'm about to tell you, do not leave this room if you do not agree to do it. That means you cannot leave this room if you do not agree to do it. I will kill you where you stand. Clear? Good. Now, do you still want to go ahead? Sure. Or then, here it is. I have come to believe that evangelist Malediction Mayweather has fallen from the path of righteousness. I believe that his hesitation in attacking Hollywood is not based on caution, as he took protest, but on a corruption of the spirit. Trials to find evidence of this vile treachery and bring it to me. I will then use it to bring Mayweather low and make myself leader in his place. Finally, God's militia will become God's army, and the endless crusade will truly begin. Will you do it? Yeah, sure. Back to me when you have the evidence, and I'll make my move. But don't worry, I'll let you be in on the end of things. Now, God, go with you. Information for you. Meet us on the roof. Okay, I think this is the easiest. I think doing his thing is the easiest to do because we can lure both of them up to the roof and then we can kill. And we can place the stuff and kill them. No. This may overtake us. I wonder, can you just kill him here? Because he doesn't have any of his soldiers around, it's only the prisoners here, and the prisoners are not exactly something that anyone really gives a shit about. Alright, well, first things first. I think we do want to get What's-His-Face to meet us up on the roof. Because this guy is just a douchebag. No. Your finger is getting itchy. We have information for you. Holy crap. Oh, okay then. Never mind. Never mind. Jeez. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do then. I don't know how I'm supposed to, find this evidence. Oh, we do have... We do have... What was the thing that we found? That. Actually, maybe it was that. Both dead. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do here. I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to go about doing all this. Can I? No. Welcome to the Bastion of Faith, your new home, and praise God for your triumph in the gauntlet. Tell us about the penitents. Penitents, my ass, we're just slaves and never joined this fucking church. The knights scooped me up off the street in Watts. That I couldn't pay their tithe, whatever that is, and I had to earn my salvation to work. But the church, I don't care what they say on the radio broadcasts, all these guys about his power. The shining armor, they're not mates in my book. Half the penitent chicks have babies during their first year here, and they weren't pregnant when they got them taken, if you know what I'm saying. It's Alex's brother. We have to rescue, get him out of here. Oh, really? Let's see. I guess we can just go nuts and start killing everything that moves, but don't think that's really the ideal solution here. I just want to exit this place. Oh. Oh, well, only one door can be opened at a time, apparently. Alright, do you have anything to say? Another Bible and pass it on as you go. Apparently we can get unlimited numbers of these things. Don't really want them. Okay, so we have quests to do what all three factions want. So we basically are forced to decide here what faction we want to go with. And to try and find out see you again, you have nothing to say to me. Hear me? Solely holy ground with your filthy hind paws. You don't look worse than dregs. You're penitent 10 after Alash is finished with them. He's the paladin barracks, no place for your festering scabs. To have more forbidden substances for us to confiscate, then your trespass brings you within a breach of breath of losing your life. Now hand it over or get out. Saved your life, aspirants. Very resourceful. Resourceful enough that we will allow you to stay and bask for a moment in our presence. Let's drink the resourceful aspirants, shall we, boys? Maybe one day they'll be resourceful enough to join the paladins. Happens in the penitent tent. Yeah, they work those saps over pretty good. Glad to beat the sin out of them. Occasionally we get a newcomer that's got a little going on, then we have some fun. Busty blonde newcomer in the tent earlier. Huh? A new blonde. Blonde legs, big tits? You don't say. I might have to go check that action out. I'm joining the paladins. Join? Ah! Don't jewel my boots, aspirant. I said might. You might be worthy. One day. Do you know what it takes to be a paladin? First, you must be the finest soldiers in the militia. The best of the best. Stronger, quicker, and more deadly than all the others. Next, your loyalty to the Salvation Church and to Mayweather must be beyond question. Third, you must be willing to do anything. What do you know about him? Father of us all. He keeps us safe. Do anything. Ah! What we haven't done, we've saved his life. We've killed for him. We've solved problems for him. We moved obstacles that have slowed his progress. Anything that troubles him, we make it disappear. Anything he wants, we get it for him. Ha! We even got him his wife. Sounds interesting. Oh, why not? It's a funny story. See the boss? That's what we call the evangelist, because, you know, he's the boss. The boss had the hots for this chick, Fealty, but she was married to some sad sack sinner named Sin, so I had to Sin's promoted to Paladin, even though he didn't deserve it. Complete loser. Wasn't even 6 feet tall. So once he get this got his armor and everything, we takes him on a patrol up toward the radio towers, and the rest of us all start shooting our guns off at nothing. Then there's raiders in the scrub shooting back, and Sims, he's dancing around like a Hollywood faggot, going, "Where are they? Who's shooting? What's going on?" I turn to him and give him a big smile and I say, "This is what's going on, Sinner. You're cock blocking the boss." Then I put one in the chest and two in the head. And you should have seen the look out of that slob's face. Well, actually, you still can. Here, have a look at the display case. Since he defended me, I plucked out Sim's left eye and kept it as a trophy for the rest of the case. Check it out. Pretty color green, isn't it? Makes me laugh every time the boss's wife walks through the barracks and doesn't realize her husband is watching her go by. Now get out. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Crap. Now, did this trigger everybody? If it only triggered these guys, I actually might go for it. Nah, I think it triggered everyone though. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna reload. We're gonna actually do this next time though, folks. I'm going to get back basically to this point again, and then I will see what I have to do from there, basically. So, so I will see you folks next time. Take it easy, have a good day, and thank you for watching. Okay, so I talked to them all already. Never mind, we're good. So I'm gonna go do that again, and I will pick up after having done talk to that guy once more next episode. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.